Growing up, I was always the best drawer in the class, or the artist that people would come and ask to draw.
Okay, so all you have to do is tell us a little bit about yourself, your art, just
Do I look at this camera or that camera?
this camera.
Alright, okay, introductions. Okay, let's go.
My name is Huta, and I'm a comedian.
I'm a singer and a songwriter.
I am a fashion designer.
I'm an artist.
I'm a singer-songwriter.
I'm a photographer.
Independent girl, I don't need nobody. I'm so high up, I can't see nobody. 20/20 vision, even when it's cloudy. So you do you, cause I can do you too. So I'm gonna. My full name is Rachel Maya Cable, but I go by Maya. I am from Rockford, Illinois. My major is journalism and communications with a concentration in public relations.
You know, y'all should just pay me for this, right? All right. Hello, my name is Huta, and I'm a comedian. What inspired me into doing comedy is, first of all, I like to talk a lot of shit, and I guess the main reason is I like making people laugh. Like seriously, I always liked watching like stand-up comedy videos, like specials, and just found myself being obsessed with them. I started doing comedy about 2 years ago. I went to my first open mic in Minnesota. I think I drove like 3 hours to go there to perform for 3 minutes, and it was like it was a full room, and it was honestly one of the best times that I've had.
I've always been a singer, like since I was little. Before I could do anything, I was always singing. It's kind of always just been like a first love. It just came natural. The journalism did not come until I got here. My mom actually pushed me towards it because I was like, I don't really know what I want to major in since I was coming here for track, and they didn't have the majors I wanted, which was like theater and music. So I fell into journalism, and I'm actually enjoying it.
I am Chifi. I was born in Egypt, partly raised in Sudan, Kenya, and Uganda. I was refined in Hong Kong, and I'm thriving in the US. So the year is 2016. I was still a young kid going to Sunday school, and I wasn't the coolest among my friends, and I saw it fit to pick up a camera and start taking photos of people in church so that I can get their attention. You know, people are going to be like, oh, Chiefy with the camera, oh, Chiefy with the camera. When I started taking photos in church, I wanted to be the cool kid. But over the years, that has changed. I've started enjoying the process more and more, creating with my friends, documenting my everyday life. It has been a beautiful journey so far. And then when I went to Hong Kong, the reason why I said I was refined in Hong Kong is because that's where I got my niche in photography. I started loving taking street photos, photos of buildings. You know, I do photography professionally right now, and yeah.
Hi, I'm Tora. I'm a singer-songwriter. I was born and raised in Nairobi, Kenya, and I play guitar and sing in my free time.
I need to rid myself of the pressure to be someone else that the world has made.
I grew up in the church. Actually, my dad was a pastor for quite a bit there. So just the music that was played in the sacred place drew me into wanting to learn how to play that for myself. I've actually been playing music since I was 11 years old. My main process is I'm inspired by real life events. So if I'm going through a hard time, or if I'm also going through a happy time, like that's where I draw my inspiration from. I mainly write songs and I include nature in my songs. So I like to write about the trees or the wind or the breeze.
Hi, my name is Johannes. I'm a fashion designer, originally from Ethiopia. I moved to Wales for a while, and now I'm in the United States. I started fashion in high school with my friends. For me, it didn't seem like a big thing. It was just me and my friends putting one of my paintings on a t-shirt, and it ended up being something that people really enjoyed and wanted to see more of. It wasn't until my freshman year in Wartburg that I like doubled down on that, and
thanks to my friends and like the people around me, I was able to kind of conceptualize my first capsule and kind of tell my story through a fashion collection that I created during my freshman and sophomore year here.
Hi, my name is Bassam. I'm an artist. I'm from Maldives. I'm a second year currently majoring in psychology and criminology. I spend a lot of time doing scribbles, which is very calming to yourself. You can think about other things while you do that. It really helps with my mental health. I could write things in a way that other people wouldn't be able to read them. My thoughts, my feelings, what I go through, I can write them, but in scribbles. And by the time I'm done, just my mind is refreshed.
For me, everything is like my creative process. I pick up off of, it could be how a door is slightly open, it could be why the weather is 28 degrees. My creativity comes from like translating what I experience.
Now that I've moved to Atlanta with my cousin, I sit down with him in his studio and write, and it's not really a like, let's get a chorus, we just sit down and start goofing around, and then a song comes up. You'll see in my future songs that a lot of those songs were like jokes, and they ended up being real songs, actually turned out good. And then like I kind of get my dad into it because he also does music, and he'll just help with my arrangements. So I'm normally like the writer, and my cousin makes the beats, and then we mix together with ideas to see what we can come up with.
Creative process. Well, it's pretty easy. It's actually not easy. I just sometimes just be walking or just talking with friends and just something funny. Like let's say we're having a conversation or I'm telling a story, and then something funny is like, oh, that they laughed at that, so I'll just write it down, like just an idea of what I just said. Try to write it as much as I can remember it. I don't know if these jokes are gonna work because I've only heard them by me, right? So 9 times out of 10 they don't work, and it's freaking awful. Like it's so embarrassing. People looking at you when you just told them like your most vulnerable self, But once it does work, it's the best feeling in the world.
I think the biggest challenge I faced here was just like myself. Putting out songs at a PWI, I was like, are they gonna listen? Are they gonna vibe with it the way I am? So far I've gotten a lot of love, and I'm excited to put out more.
With comedy, I need to have as much stage time as I can. So the more open mics I can get, the better I will be. So here in Iowa, there's not a lot, or if there are any, they're far away.
Where I am in Waverly, I don't have much of a cityscape to shoot, so it takes away from the fun of photography for me.
Being noticed. I feel like there isn't space for creatives in where we are right now.
I've had to adapt to my location, so now I enjoy creating portraits of people indoors and outdoors.
Specifically to my Black girls, I feel like a lot of us feel like we have to be strong and hold our emotions in, and I put my true feelings and true experiences into songs. So I hope they feel like they can relate and just like let some tension out that they have been holding in, trying to like hide behind closed doors. I'm looking to look into some performances this year just to get my music out there, my name out there, hopefully to go into that and into acting. One day I want to have my own like record label / production company. I want to title it after my dad's old group name just to like give him what he didn't have.
Talking from the experience of a self-taught artist, I would love if my art would inspire people to pursue this even as a hobby. You don't have to be very creative now, but on the road, you might just be as creative as other people.
I edit my photos. I love it when I can be able to show the true skin of the person that I took a photo of. I would love for my photography to reach out to more people. I want to show emotion through my photos. I want to show stories through my photos. I want to document the everyday life. When someone looks at the photo, they remember, oh, the photographer was a nice person. Oh, Chiefy made me feel this way during the photo shoot. Chiefy made me love myself more through this photo shoot.
I feel like we tend to go about life and not focus on certain things. And we just kind of pass them by. We forget to live in the moment. But with my art, I want people to kind of do a double take, kind of slow down, realize what's going on around them. And I want to make it big into the industry, whatever that industry may be. as of right now, I think I want to enter through my fashion, but I do hope to move into film, maybe dabble a little bit in music sometime in the future. Those are things that I want to explore.
In regards to continuing my music, I hope to grow as a musician. After I graduate college, I hope to join some local groups around the Cedar Valley. There's one in particular I'm very interested in right now, and it's called the Cedar Valley Worship Collective. So I hope to continue to play in church and grow as an artist.
I want to become a director of photography in a big film set. I also want to take photos of my favorite team, which is Man City.
To be honest, my art does not have anything to do with what I want to pursue in my future, but I would want to continue selling my art at some point, maybe when I retire.
Piece of advice I'd give anyone who wants to pursue a creative field, whether that's singing or writing or music in any capacity, I would say go for it. Like, if you're interested in something and you're passionate about it, it doesn't matter where you start from. What matters is how long you keep at it. So being persistent is going to help you in the long run.
Adapt to your location. If your location offers natural landscape photography, try that niche. It's always nice to have an extra skill in your pocket.
For me, I think find your space, find your people.
You get so much more love than you think you are. It's just your mental eating at you.
There will always be someone willing to help you when you go ask them. You just have to knock on someone's door.